Most self-help tells you to wake up at 5 a.m., drink cold water, journal your gratitude, manifest your way to happiness. And if you're anything like me, you tried some of it, felt good for 3 days, and then quietly gave up. Here's the thing. That's not a discipline problem. That's a design problem. Modern self-help is built to keep you consuming. New hack every week, new routine, new supplement, new guru with a slightly different morning routine than the last one. It keeps you watching. It doesn't necessarily change anything. So what does actually work? The best self-help book ever written. It was written by a Roman emperor over 2,000 years ago. It wasn't even intended for publication. Instead of writing to an audience, he wrote to himself. And instead of selling courses and programs, he ran an empire, fought wars and buried people that he loved. That journal is now called Meditations, and it holds up better than half the books that ever published. Principle 1. Control what you can. Epictetus, a man who started life as a slave and became one of Rome's greatest philosophers, said something painfully simple. Some things are up to you, most things aren't. Your reputation isn't up to you. Other people's opinions aren't up to you. Whether you get the job, whether someone likes you back, whether the market crashes, none of that is yours to control. But your effort is, your reaction is, your choices are entirely yours. Almost all of your anxiety right now is coming from fighting for control over something that was never yours to hold in the first place. You can't control if you get the job. You can control how well you prepare for the interview. Let go of the rest. Principle 2, memento mori, remember you will die. Morbid at first, I know, but the Stoics use this daily, not to be depressing, but to cut through noise. Marcus Aurelius kept death close in his mind on purpose, because it made everything else fall into place. If you knew you had 1 year left, would you still be scrolling right now? Would you still be avoiding that conversation you've been putting off? Would that argument from last week still matter? Death isn't the enemy of a good life. Forgetting that you're going to die and living like you have infinite time, that's the actual enemy. Time is the one thing self-help gurus can't sell you back once it's gone. Principle 3, amor fati, love your fate. This one gets misunderstood a lot, so let me be clear. This isn't everything happens for a reason. That's fortune cookie thinking, and the Stoics would have hated it. Amor fati means this: whatever happens, you decide what it means. A setback isn't good or bad until you decide how to use it. Getting fired isn't automatically a disaster. It's just an event. What you do with it is the actual story. Marcus Aurelius didn't write Meditations because his life was easy. He wrote it while dealing with plague, war, betrayal, and grief. And he used all of it as material to become steadier, not bitter, and that's the whole practice. Not avoiding hardship, using it. So here's the truth. You don't need a new morning routine. You don't need a supplement, stack, or a 66-day challenge, or someone screaming motivation at you in a gym. You need to stop fighting for control over things that were never yours. You need to remember your time is limited, so you stop wasting it on things that don't matter. And you need to decide what your struggles mean instead of letting them decide for you. That's it. That's the whole system. It's been sitting there free for over 2,000 years. Nobody needed to sell it to you. It just needed someone to actually read it.